guys, welcome back to Linda's Pantry. So today I'm going to make a delicious summer soup. We're going to make a zucchini soup. It's got lemon and cream cheese and chicken stock, and it's absolutely fabulous. It's very, very simple. It's wonderful next to a garden salad. And so we're going to use some of our fresh produce and put a little different spin on it. Get away from the hot barbecue and have a light soup and salad for dinner. So if this inspires you, and I hope it does, give me a thumbs up somewhere along the way. Go down in the show more box below and look up my Facebook page, hit like over there and see what we're posting. 3,200 of us over there now, or almost 32. So, you know, check it out. And right next to that is my Wild Tree website where you can shop for all organic, all natural products or look into the idea of making a lot of extra money on your own or getting a 20% discount. Just contact me, I'll dial you in. Also, I'll dial you in on a Sun oven if you need one of those. So let's go make this delicious soup because it is a favorite in our household. All right, so I'm really glad you stayed along for this one because it's fabulous. So what you're gonna need to start with, you're gonna need zucchini, lemon, some reduced fat cream cheese. You could use full fat if you like. I've done that before. And I've got Wild Tree's lemon pepper blend. And all that's in here, so you can replace this, is dextrose, salt, black pepper, dehydrated onion, and dehydrated garlic and lemon oil. So it's a really nice blend. It's one of my new favorites, actually. You could replace it with all those ingredients, just separate it out. Anyway, so what you're gonna wanna get is some good organic chicken stock or chicken stock that you've home canned, or you know, or you can use bouillon or any of that. That's what I'm gonna start with. And my zucchini. So I've got my zucchini here, and I've got that, this is an heirloom organic zucchini, and it's absolutely wonderful. It doesn't go to seed very fast, so you can let them get quite big. It's got a really nutty flavor that I love, and boy, I'm getting tons of use out of it. So I'll be saving seeds. I've got a giant one out there on the vine right now. And all I'm gonna do is give this a rough chop, because before it's all over, I'm gonna immersion blend this, so it's a smooth soup. So you just kind of get it in even pieces, pick your size and go for it. And you can really make this in as big a batch or as small a batch as you want. All you're gonna do is just cover your zucchini with the chicken stock. So I'm trying to get rid of this, the rest of this one. I used half of it for zucchini bread, and then I've got the rest of this. So I think that's probably good. Maybe a little bit more. I've got another one here waiting, and I'm sure there's 2 or 3 in the garden that I haven't seen yet. So I'm gonna chop this up, get the zucchini in there, and we'll get to going on the lemon. So I'll be right back. I do have 2 fresh garlic cloves from Farmer's Market garlic that is absolutely sweet and delicious. I couldn't resist putting that in there. So that's gonna go in there as well. Okay, so all we gotta do is put the garlic in here. We're gonna add some of the lemon pepper blend, and maybe half a teaspoon for this. And that is gonna be our salt factor as well. So let's see what the sodium, I don't know if I can read the sodium. Sodium is 125 milligrams per serving. We've got our lemon pepper in there, and now all we're gonna do, got our zucchini all chunked up in there. All we're gonna do is cover it with the stock. You just need to bring it up to the top. And I've got organic chicken stock, and that's another reason why I wouldn't add any more salt to this, because you've already got it in the stock and in the lemon pepper. So it's really a low sodium dish. You don't need to add salt. I've got a little bit of the stock left, but that's all I want to do is cover that. We're gonna now get the zest of a lemon, and you just want to, you know, get the, I'm gonna save a little bit for garnish. So you don't want to get the white pith. You guys that have been around for a while cooking know that. anybody that's new out there, that white part is bitter. We don't want that in our dish. And this just brightens this dish up. It makes the zucchini sing. It's better the zucchini than me, right? Okay. I'm gonna get the rest of this grated off, and then we're gonna juice this whole lemon in here. I'm gonna save this for garnish as well as a little bit of grated zucchini. I finally have the end result, and it smells fabulous. I love these little cast iron Dutch ovens because you can do stuff, it retains the heat to cover it up and pretty much forget it for a little bit. So that being said, now that we have our soup pretty much done, all you do is make sure that the zucchini is fork tender. And you can see that zucchini actually, when you just barely cover it with stock, you know, it looks like you're not going to have enough broth, but the squash actually lets off a lot of moisture on its own. So I just make sure with a fork that I've got fork tender zucchini, and it is, and it smells good. I can smell the lemon, I can smell the garlic, which has a sweet element to it. And so this couldn't get easier. You're gonna take your immersion blender. If you didn't have one of these, you could pour it into a blender, or, you know, I wouldn't pour hot stuff into a food processor, but, or you could use your hand mixer or just mash it and have a little extra texture. So you wanna be very careful. It's hot, and you're just gonna go through here and make this more of a smooth soup. I've left it chunky before. I've done it a few different ways. So this is my favorite way to have it. So now that I've got this actually pureed to the point that I want it, I'm now gonna add the cream cheese, which honest and truly, cream cheese, I actually had some in a tub. I'm gonna use about a half of a brick of cream cheese. I buy it in bulk a lot of times because of the wild tree dips that we do and stuff like that. So I want to use this up before I open a new deal. And then I just kind of get that worked in there. It's hot. It's going to melt this cheese almost immediately. And then we're going to put that immersion blender back in there and get this all mixed up. Or you can just stir this and be patient if you've got patience. You would definitely not want to have this on the stove any longer because you don't want that cheese to break. I've also done this with sour cream. So just makes the soup extra creamy. You can kind of see it creaming up right now. And if you're on any kind of a diet, and I usually am, you can have this without the cheese or sour cream completely. So let me plate this up and I'll give you a taste test and we'll be done with this soup. That's how simple this is. It's delicious, it's simple, and it's really light on a hot summer night. All right, so here's the end result. It looks and smells absolutely fabulous. And all I'm gonna do is put a pinch, I've got my reserved lemon and zucchini, and I did this over a really fine microplane so I don't end up with, you know, a chunky kind of thing because these are raw. So put a little sprinkle of this down on the top, and I love to serve it this way because it just tells whoever you're serving it to that there's this delicious vegetable in here that's pretty and green and delightful. So put that on there until I'm happy, and then a little pinch of the lemon over the top. That also tells them that there's some lemon flavor in there as well. And my mouth is watering. It looks so beautiful. And then I take our Wild Tree Zesty Lemon Oil, restrict that, and I'm just gonna put a little drizzle, just a couple drops here to make it pretty. and it really does add a delicious element to this dish. So that's all there is to it. I'm going to take a picture, I'll bring it right back, and I'll taste that, and hopefully it'll be cool enough for me to taste, because it's beautiful. Okay, it's finally time for that taste test. I'm excited to share this with you and myself. This is just a great summer side dish slash, you know, half your meal really. So I want to take a little bit of that topping and just dig in. Wow. If you like lemon, you'll love this dish. It's lemony, it's bright, it's got cream to it. It's got that tang from the cream cheese, and it just is a delicious combination. I truly hope this inspires you, because I'm going to take another bite. Absolutely fabulous. So good. And it really is a low-fat meal. You can put this in your diet anywhere, in my opinion. So if this inspires you, I hope you give me a thumbs up somewhere along the way. And if you do that, go over to your Facebook page and share it on Facebook, because that's how we share our channels. And most of all, I hope I see you next time. And if you're not a subscriber, the way to do that is to subscribe, and I'll be on your news feed. And my videos will pop up every time I post one. Again, go share your stuff on Facebook over on my page, and I look forward to seeing you there. All right, guys. Oh my gosh. Go check out these Wild Tree products. They're pretty amazing. And this is an easy, delicious soup from the garden.